Welcome, hearts. Welcome. Have you ever heard of black magic Feng Shui? It's where you mix the physical with the supernatural as far as your personal temple or home. You can create portals, dimensions, energy windows, doorways. Here I have a window actually I dedicated to Sahur Masu. And it's a portal to the abyss. Also, altars actually are a big part of black magic feng shui because you're dedicating a specific area, and oftentimes people have certain objects or pictures to represent elements. Colors are really powerful as well. Crystals. This is actually a green aventurine mushroom, and to me it's magical, grounding. And also I just channeled, it says it's a lucky mushroom, which is always good. It's good to have luck. I believe in it. Just good things continuously happening. Here's a key. Which can resemble many things actually. Opening of new opportunities, closing a particular door. It's 4th of July and it's still light outside. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And so I'm hoping not too many fireworks go off when I'm filming these couple of videos I'm doing. It's a feather pen. Another way I can describe feng shui is, you know how it feels different when you have a different pen, say it's fancy or just has a fun vibe to it. It can resemble something. Some say the feather represents wisdom. It could be the type of feather, the type of ink. I know some practitioners use various types of magical inks. I haven't explored that yet. I usually like working with different colors. Recently, I was actually gifted some colored pencils, and then I thought, oh wow, I should really use these pencils for writing different sigils and spells. I could draw little pictures, and these colored pencils were more vibrant, so I'm pretty excited. And I think it'll actually look better than a pen that I usually use, because it has more of a smoothened edge to it, so it flows and looks nice. There are various altars throughout my place. I'll have to do a altar tour. I got this device to where it'll have like a smoother feel when I am walking around with my camera, so I'm excited to figure out how to use that. I have a protection altar with bast, Shadow Man with the hat altar, Hecate altar, Sorath, Ra, Azazel, Lilith, the mermaids and sirens. I have an altar dedicated to myself, Santa Muerte, also colors can represent your own type of meaning. For example, love to me, gold is a beautiful color for love. Heart of gold. And I feel as though the color is really good for attracting a pure heart of gold. Say you want a romantic kind of love, so I would have golden items on my love altar. Sounds are really good for Feng Shui. I'm not gonna ring this bell because it's really loud, but I love this bell so much. It's vintage. And sometimes I'll ring it throughout my apartment at a good time in the day, and it helps awaken that energy, cleanse that energy, increase it. With Feng Shui, it's great for the law of attraction. So I have different items representing goals of things, and I talk, for me, time is more of an illusion, so I talk in a present tense. So say I have a goal of a certain number, I'll have an item already representing that I'm there. Increase in status. That's why in one of my previous videos I have a root working box for myself, and it has a skull with the crown on it. I'm really picky on who I'm around and who I collaborate with. And one of my requirements is that they actually understand the law of attraction, because if I'm going to be collaborating or creating art with someone, I want that creative energy that we're mixing into our goals and what we're making to vibe and flourish. And if I'm working closely with someone, or if I'm close friends with someone, then I'm mixing my energy with them. So I'm very picky on my friends. And at least who I talk to on a regular basis. Crystals, like I mentioned, are really great. And with black magic feng shui, I feel as though it's more about making it your own, like a black magic ritual, because in reality, black magic feng shui is just that. So you can use the directions, have north, south, east, and west. Each direction represents something in particular to you. I notice when my place, I'm a really organized person, but I also am really busy, so even though I'm organized, say I know someone's not going to come over for a while, sometimes we'll say I have a room where I have a lot of stuff that I use on the daily, but it's kind of out on the counter. It just has that cluttered type of feel. Why not take the extra step? Yeah, I use this stuff on the regular, but I have a cabinet here, a couple cabinets here, and I feel so much more at peace and at ease when things are where they belong. So I'm working on that. Or if I have a lot of projects that I'm doing, I'll kind of plan ahead for the project and have certain things out, such as, oh, I want to wear this pair of gloves during the video, or this outfit, and kind of have it out, but it's really not that big of a deal to have the outfit put away. I'm getting better on organizing. I have these really cool vintage chests. My glove collection's getting pretty intense. So once I really get everything together for my glove collection, I'm gonna put it in these big trunks that I have, and eventually I'll have a long video showing all my different gloves. All of your support means so much, because some of my friends actually have gotten me some of these gloves, so thank you, off my wish list. With cleansing, like I mentioned earlier with the bell, and you can even just do energetic cleansing with your mind, just having fresh energy flow through, even just fresh air, plants. That's why my living room is a dedicated green magic room, I call it. What's cool is the other day I planted some seeds too. I planted oregano, rosemary, sage, and catnip. I got this tray with the little pods. I'll eventually show y'all. I think in some of them I put too many seeds, but we'll see what happens. plants and flowers are really great for raising vibrations. I actually have a lot of fake flowers. I want to get some fake trees eventually, but I have so much stuff, and there's always stuff I want. I'm trying to be more responsible when it comes to that. As far as trying to get more of what I need, as opposed to I want this. Also, oftentimes it's good for black magic feng shui to channel your own sigils, and it's really easy. Eventually I'll make a video on sigil channeling. I like that squeaky sound. Pretty much you just draw what you feel like you want to draw, whether it's a shape or a line. You can even channel a chant for the sigil, particular spirit name if it's associated with it. I often use protective sigils for various locations. Have them taped on the back of some of my mirrors or just strategically placed. Eventually I'm gonna have to make an epic potion for this bottle. Maybe. It's really big. Various types of metals, like I mentioned earlier with gold, well, actually having silver can be good for attracting certain things. And it doesn't always have to be about attraction, it can be deflecting things away. Whatever you want to program it to do. Oh, I just didn't realize this would be a really good scrying mirror. I like how spooky it is. Finally, I finished painting this wall, one of my other backdrop walls. painted for a while, but I had to do a second coat. Plus I did it myself and it had been a long time since I painted. We're talking well over a decade. So there's a technique to it, and I got it down again. If you want to visualize a particular part of the world you're doing magic on and you want to connect with, say where you think Atlantis was or is, the North Pole, inner Earth. You can visualize where someone is if you're doing a spell on them. Maybe even look at the particular area to channel a message. Or, this is a fun game I just thought of. Spin the earth and see where it lands. Interesting. I'm not much of a traveler. I like being at home. Like the last time I traveled was when I moved. I always think it's funny, oftentimes when I'm getting to know someone, one of the first questions I ask is, oh, where would you want to travel? Like thinking that I'd, have some elaborate answer. Like, oh, here, I would love that. I'd love to travel the world, but my answer's home. If I had to pick somewhere, I like nature and hiking, but there's so much around here that I want to explore. So to me, day trips are really fun because it's the best of both worlds. I can go somewhere new and exciting and then come home within the same day. There's actually a national park not too far, and I want to figure out how I can film there. Yes, I definitely incorporate the different elements. Yes, it's good for beginner levels of magic, but it's also great for advanced too. I mean, it's always amazing to be grounded. And just incorporating those however you like, but I definitely incorporate all the elements in my apartment. these before, but it's been a while. I'll have to figure it out some other time. I forgot how. Oh, wait. These twist, but I don't know what that does. Oh, there's lots of different knobs on there. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh. Yeah, it's probably easier if I didn't have gloves on. This could be good to represent astral sight, seeing, zooming in on things. Increasing your attention to detail. What you should focus on. It's probably because it's zoomed in really good. And maybe because I'm in my place. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna try anymore. I love these types of phones. Wow, this is so different. I have to speak in there. There's a different area to listen. The vibe of vintage objects is cool when it comes to spirituality. Different spirits can be attached to them and have a timeless feel to an area. There's numbers and letters on here, so you can even program it with something. Say you had a certain number that you were attracted to, like 333. Or with the different letters, if you wanted to do a particular word or words to program some message to someone or something. I mean, some people use various types of technology to speak to other beings. I used to have a spare box, but I ended up just giving that away because once I got it, I realized that the radio was part of it, how it worked and how the radio would interfere. I didn't want to be hearing human voices in with it. I thought it was just going to be white noise. I know you can do it in reverse and have it go fast and slow. But as soon as I started learning how it worked, I decided I didn't want to really use it. I didn't need it because I know how to channel anyway. comments if you have any suggestions about black magic feng shui. I like learning from y'all as well. I love you so much. Like, subscribe, follow the path to my ASMR playlist. Check out the description below on ways to support me, and share this video with your friends. I love you, darling.